What's up guys, still figuring out here. Today I have with me Marvel Legends Scarlet Spider, also known as Kane. Now this Scarlet Spider came from the Rocket Racoon BAF Wave and the other one came from the SPDR BAF Wave. The Rocket Racoon BAF Wave Scarlet Spider does not come with any accessories, it did not even come with any BAF part. The SPDR BAF Wave Scarlet Spider comes with an alternate pair of hands that has his claw and also an unmasked head. I'm actually not sure when Kane appeared with like a plain white eyes like this in the comics. There are plenty of differences between these two figures. First off is the paintwork. The Rocket Raccoon Scarlet Spider is more red than the SPDR Scarlet Spider. You can see that this red is kind of more, I feel like it's more like blood red than the other one. So it's actually a different shade of red for this between these two figures. The other one that is obvious is the spider logo. Let's take a closer look. You can see that the spider logo between these two figures are actually different. I actually looked through the comics and they have been drawn quite differently. Sometimes they have been drawn a bit smaller and sometimes they have been drawn a bit bigger. So both of them do kind of follow the comics. It depends on the different artists. The head is also different. Okay, this one follows the big time Spider-Man and the Future Foundation Spider-Man where he has the bigger eyes. And this has its own, the SPDR has its own unique head. I don't think this head has been used for any other Spideys before. Now the logo at the back is the similar design as the front, although they are about the same size, unlike the front where the SPDR Scarlet Spider had the bigger spider logo. You can see the design of the black part over here is kind of similar where it goes downwards. Same goes over here, but I guess it doesn't look as neat because you can see that this top of the arm over here is kind of painted half black or two-third black, and then there's still a bit of red on the inside. Whereas for the SPDR, this whole chunk of top part of the arm is actually black. So I thought that was better done. One thing about the Rocket Raccoon Scarlet Spider figure is that his fist is actually kind of a bit too long. After when you clench your fist, you see that your palm is not so long, right? But this one over here, the palm is kind of too long, and it looks doesn't look nice. It doesn't look anatomically correct. Okay, so this new fist is definitely better proportion. See, same goes for the other side. You can see the palm over here is just a bit too long even after folding his fingers. Both the figures are about the same height, but you can see that the SPDR Scarlet Spider has kind of a more buff look and more muscular. The Rocket Raccoon looks kind of slimmer. Now let's check out the articulation. The Rocket Raccoon Scarlet Spider is just like many of the early Hasbro figures, has the ball hip joints. I think it's kind of a retool of the Toy Biz Bullseye figure. The ball hip joints enables it to do a proper split. And yeah, you have to kind of adjust it, and he can move his leg up and down, forward. Double hinge knee joint. At least he has the ankle rocker by the time of this return of Marvel Legends figures. He has the butterfly shoulder joint. And the rest are all pretty much the same. The wrist, ab crunch, waist swivel, and the head goes a good amount of angle looking up and down. The SPDR Scarlet Spider is also a decent figure. He can't do as much split. Most of the decent Hasbro can't do a split because of it's no longer the ball hip joint, but it does look kind of better because there's no kind of ball-like part over here. This is an improved shoulder butterfly joint, which is kind of less subtle. I mean more subtle, less obvious than this older body. Same goes arms, bicep swivel, double hinge, elbow and knee joint, wrist. The head also looks up and down well. Ab crunch, waist swivel, leg goes up in front, double hinge knee joint. Then this time around it has the calf swivel for this figure, and ankle rocker of course. Now here's a quick look of the SPDR Scarlet Spider with the clawed hands and the unmasked head. He does look kind of menacing. Here are the two Scarlet Spiders lined up with Pizza Spidey and 80th Anniversary Captain America. You can see that the Scarlet Spiders do scale well with the Pizza Spidey, although they are of different body, and they also scale well with the Captain America. I've always felt that Kane has always been kind of more muscular and buff than Peter Parker, so I feel that this body is really suitable for Kane Scarlet Spider. So because you can see that this is definitely more buff than the Pizza Spidey. So there you have it, the comparison of the two Scarlet Spiders that we have. I actually like both of them, even though this is kind of the older body mold, and I feel that this is a better body mold, but overall as a figure, I do like both of them actually. Which one do you prefer? Write down in the comments below. Next up, do check out my video on the head swap between these two figures. Stay tuned for more comparison videos and take care everyone.